Blue Springs State Park.
Hello. I have a camping reservation. Hays, H-A-Y-S. Oh. Alright, y'all, I am not level. Camera is not level. I am so excited. Today we are at Blue Springs State Park and we are going to be seeing some of my favorite Florida creatures. In the winter months, the manatees come here. There's 134 manatees in this state park today. So we're gonna go and find those guys. We're also gonna be doing some camping today, some hiking. Now, there is a really cool kayak run at Blue Springs State Park, but it is closed as of November 14th of this year because all the manatees come into the state park. And so to protect them, they close off all water activities. But honestly, it's a little cold. It's 64 degrees here today. Now I am a little bit further north from where I'm living in Florida, so it does feel a bit chilly, but it's honestly gonna be perfect hiking weather, and this state park already is so beautiful. I'm here on a Monday. There's no one here. Let's get going and see how many manatees we can see today. I'm so excited. Look at that sea cow. Oh, he's so cute. So the water from these springs stays 72 degrees year round, and so that's why in the winter time all the manatees come and congregate in these areas by the springs because it is a warmer water temperature compared to elsewhere. So in the winter they all come, and that's why so many end up in these areas and then near other springs all over Florida. This is the manatee viewing platform down here just by the parking lot. There are also a lot of trails through this park, so I'm gonna go look for some trails, and I think there's some other areas off the trails that you can view the manatees. So let's go see if we can see more sea cows. Oh my gosh, that guy was so cute. I think this is the head of the springs, and so that goes down like 50 feet. There's a cave down there, and that's where all the water's coming out of and feeding this entire spring. Up here you can see the water coming out from the earth. Look how beautiful that is. That water is just so clear. I want to get in. All the water that comes out of this spring feeds into the St. Johns River, which is Florida's longest river. Also an entire cave system at the spring headwater cave that divers go down, and you can like go cave diving, and a lot of people have died under there because they've gotten lost. Freaks me out. I would never do it, but it is really cool to know that there's an entire cave system down there, and if you're into that kind of thing, this would be a cool place to go diving. This is a great park for anybody who gets around in a wheelchair. It's very wheelchair accessible, and there's just boardwalks everywhere. You can get everywhere with a wheelchair. And there's all these different manatee viewing platforms all the way down this sidewalk / boardwalk. Let's see if we can see some more manatees. Look at him, he's big. Now this is what they call Thursby House. You can go in. Built in 1872 by Louis Thursby. Blue Springs' first permanent settlers. This family purchased 133 acres of land for $400 in 1856. That's crazy. Oh, that's cool. It's the kitchen. I think all the old things are just so cool. So you can't do the spring run in the winter, but you can still do paddling on the St. Johns River going away from the springs. They have a boat ride too that you can do right there. And the boat ride is $30. It takes you on a 2-hour boat ride up the St. John River to look for manatees, birds, gators, all the Florida things. So that's a pretty cool option. But it is almost time to go to the campsite. I think I can check in at 1. So I'm gonna mosey on down to my car and see about checking out my campsite. Here is my site. I got number 8. It was literally the last campsite available in the park. We have a nice little fire pit here. I don't want to jinx myself, but it is so quiet in this campground. It's so nice. So I have 2 options tonight. I'm either going to camp in my vehicle or I'm going to set up my tent. I think it is supposed to get a little bit cold tonight, but I thought about sleeping in my car just so I wouldn't have to worry about fire ants, but I'm not seeing well, they're probably here. Okay, I decided I'm gonna test just to see what it would be like to camp in the back of my car with the air mattress, and depending on how that goes, I'll make my decision. The only problem with car camping in the back of this Forester is that this does not lay flat. So there's this big drop right here, but I'm wondering if I won't feel that as much with the air mattress. And I can put some towels here too to kind of make it a little bit better, but we're about to see. Okay, I took all of my stuff out. And I have the air mattress almost blown up. This looks slanted, but so I'm definitely slanted down, but I might be able to add something on the bottom just to like raise this a little bit. But otherwise, this could work. I think we might be car camping tonight. All right, so here is our final product. Got the Walmart twin air mattress. Got it leveled. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Got it leveled with a bunch of random things from my car. It still might not be completely level, but we're gonna make it work. We'll see how I sleep in that tonight. The journey that we can all go on together. Right, let's go on a hike. From the campground, there is this really nice paved trail that takes you back to the springs. So I really like that. Once you get in the park and you get your campsite set up, you don't really have to move your car again. You can just walk everywhere. So that's really nice for me since I'm camping in my car tonight. Also, on a scale of 1 to 10, how touristy do I look right now? The camera around the neck, that's a dead giveaway. I'm on Pine Island Trail, and it is 3.6 miles one way. It's an out and back trail. I don't think I'm gonna hike 7 miles in. I'm just gonna walk in a little bit. It's like a really, really beautiful trail. Blue Springs State Park is right outside of Orlando, so this would be a great place to pop in if you're here for a vacation. You want to get away from the hustle and bustle of Orlando and Disney and all those things. Oh, this is what I love. The big tall pines and the openness, and the trail looks like this. It's so beautiful. I hope you guys have noticed by now, but I just really love the hiking in Florida. Florida just doesn't get much recognition for hiking. It's not really known for that. And I've talked about this before on the channel, but you know, no, it doesn't have the breathtaking views and overlooks, but this, it's so peaceful. The air is so fresh out here with all the pine, and there's just so much life in the Florida wilderness, and I just think it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't get over it. It smells so good. You see we got some deer prints here. There's likely a lot of deer that live in this area. I'm not sure if there's black bears in this area, but I'm pretty sure that there could be, as well as panthers and all different types of birds. There's gopher turtles up here. So there's just all sorts of things in all this brush. They're probably watching me, even though I can't see them. Yep, I was right. There are bears out here. I've walked probably about 1.5 miles into the trail, and it's a little difficult because it's all sand. I'm gonna turn around because we're running out of sunlight and I need to get to making dinner. So I'll see you guys at the campsite. All right, y'all, tonight I'm gonna be making shrimp tacos. One of my patrons commented something about how I only eat like fish and shrimp tacos, which I do eat a lot of that in Florida because there's really good seafood here and that's always what I'm craving. Oh my gosh, there's a cardinal. Hey, buddy. I don't know why every time I see a cardinal I think of my grandpa, so hey grandpa. Anyway, I got some Gulf shrimp tonight, so I'm gonna be cooking that up. I gotta de-thaw it first and then I'll get to making the tacos, so let's do that real quick. It's still frozen. Let those de-thaw for a little bit and start the fire in the meantime. Now I'm gonna make a little marinade for our shrimps. I'm gonna do some chili powder, garlic, paprika, cumin, onion powder, salt, black pepper, and some orange zest. And I'm gonna also add some lime. Just mix all of that together. We're gonna let that hang out and marinate for a little bit, and then we can start cooking.
20 minutes later.
Let's get these shrimp cooking. Cooking on my little camp stove today. We're gonna do a little bit of coconut oil, a in the pan. Next, I'm going to make creamy cilantro sauce to go with my shrimp tacos. So I'm just gonna do juice. Well, there goes that. That was from the dollar store. Cilantro. All right, these need to be flipped. All right, I'm chopping this up. And put a little garlic in here, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, neutral salt. Shrimp are done. Those are perfect. We'll get the tortillas nice and warmed up. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on these. Just a little bit. And on the way in here, I stopped at Tijuana Flats and got some cheese dip. All right, it's finally time to eat. Let's try my tacos. Ooh, look at that nice char I got on the tortilla by the fire. It's really good. I like that marinade that I put on the shrimp. That is the moon. I think it's a full moon tonight. Just about. The fire is starting to dwindle down and it's below 60 degrees and I'm freezing. So I'm about to get in my car for the night, I think. Oh. Hey! How cute. They're little Grateful Dead bears. Alright, time for bed. Okay, so I'm really excited about my setup. It's super comfy in here. And it's honestly the perfect night for it too, just because the temperature is gonna be cold. Good morning. It's cold. Yes, I got a cold. My air mattress doesn't have any R value, I'm sure. So that was really the only thing that was cold. But nonetheless, I still slept pretty good. I decided to go on a short hike in the morning to see the manatees one last time before I left the park. Now that my soul is warm again, let's head to the next spring, which is called Green Spring Park.
Arrive at Green Springs Park.
Look at that. Holy moly, look at that, guys. That is so cool. It is so green. Beautiful, wow. The spring is breathtaking. It's crazy how green it is. I think it's some sort of sulfur situation that makes the water that color. But out of all the springs that I've seen in Florida, I've never seen anything like this. This is pretty cool. And this isn't a state park, it's just a park run by the county, but it is really pretty. There's like a little half-mile trail around the spring, and then there's a rail trail, a paved rail trail like right here. All right, I tried to talk myself out of my 3-mile run, but we need to do it, so let's go. 3 miles done. That felt good. All right, y'all, I think that's gonna do it for this weekend's adventure. Thank you so much for coming along with me to see the manatees at Blue Springs State Park and Green Springs and on my 3-mile run. It was a lot of fun. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like this content and you wanna see more. Like this video, leave a comment. I'll see y'all on the next one. Oh, also, this may or may not be the very end of the video, because I'm kind of thinking about going somewhere to eat for lunch. What time is it?
Then turn left onto Turkey Lake Road.
Yeah, we're doing it. I couldn't resist. Check this out. I'm so excited. Portillo's in Florida. If you know, you know. This is a Chicago special. So those of y'all who don't know, Portillo's is like a famous place in Chicago where you can go get Italian beefs or Chicago style hot dogs. Today I decided to go with the Chicago style hot dog and a Caesar salad. Everything on the menu is really good. I know they've got really good chocolate cake. I've never seen a Portillo's not in Chicago. But this one is right outside of Orlando, so I saw a sign for it and I was like, I'm gonna go check that out. I haven't had Portillo's in years. Let me show you all the hot dogs. Oh yeah, baby. Check it. You got peppers, pickle, tomato, mustard, this like relish, green relish stuff, and an all beef hot dog. So good. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Just like I remembered.